namaskar. This is Firstpost and you're watching Vantage with me, Palki Sharma. China is preparing for war. Says who? Beijing itself. Their president keeps telling his army to get ready, and now their premier is talking about taking Taiwan by force. That too in the country's parliament. Their economy is in bad shape. Entire industries need rescue packages, but the only thing they're boosting is their defense spending. What do we make of these moves and statements? We'll discuss that tonight. Meanwhile, the Maldives has signed a defense deal with China. What does that mean for India? And is it linked to India's new military base in Lakshadweep? Why does Iran want a naval base in the Sudan, and why have they turned down that request? Why are Indian app makers complaining to the government about Google? What's the human hair smuggling racket busted in India? How is it linked to China? France is the first country to make abortion a constitutional right. What's the politics behind this move? Why is Cuba, the land of Fidel Castro and cigars, making news for powdered milk? Why is Zimbabwe selling the latest US sanctions as a foreign policy win? What's the $12 billion scam that has taken Vietnam by storm, and how fast fashion is getting faster, and which governments are trying to apply brakes? All this and more coming up. The headlines first. Hamas says Gaza ceasefire talks extended for another day. Israel has stayed away from the negotiations being held in Cairo, Egypt. There has been no breakthrough in the talks, which began 2 days ago. Reports say mediators are now waiting for Israel's response to Hamas's proposal. The chief of the United Nations atomic watchdog to head to Russia, Rafael Grossi, will hold talks with President Putin about the Zaporizhia nuclear plant, the largest in Europe. In 2022, Russia captured it from Ukraine. Both Moscow and Kiev have accused each other of compromising the plant's safety. In India, the BJP launches a scathing attack on the DMK after its leader, A. Raja, says India is not a country but a subcontinent. Also claims the people of Tamil Nadu won't accept slogans praising Lord Ram. The DMK's India bloc allies, including the Congress party, distance themselves from these controversial remarks. Iran executed at least 834 people last year, the highest since 2015. Compared to 2022, the number in 2023 was higher by 43%. It's only the second time in 2 decades that more than 800 executions took place in a year. Human rights groups have accused Tehran of using the death penalty to spread fear. 2 planes collide mid-air over the Nairobi National Park in Kenya. A student pilot and trainer have been killed after their aircraft crashed into a passenger plane, but over 40 others managed to escape unhurt. The cause of the collision is not yet clear. And Montenegro holds the extradition of crypto fugitive Do Kwon to the US. Last year, the Terraform founder was arrested in Montenegro after being on the run for months. Both South Korea and the US are seeking Kwon's extradition. In 2022, his company collapsed, wiping out around $40 billion of investors' money.